best stayer in the world. Stradivarius wins again.
We didn't realise actually at first that he was any good, because early in his 3-year-old career I remember calling John Gosden and saying, "What do you think, John? Is he good enough for the King George V handicap?" And he said, might be quite a lot of weight for him. Maybe we should aim at the Queen's Vase. Anyway, he duly came here and won the Queen's Vase, and I thought he was okay. I mean, you know, he's a nice horse. John's secretary, Peter Schumacher, had an idea. He said, "Well, why don't we run him in the Goodwood Cup? Because you run without a penalty there." He ran against Big Orange, who was obviously the reigning Gold Cup winner, and he won, you know, relatively comfortably. And that day I thought to myself, maybe a changing of the guard in the you know, the Stayers division, and that's when I first realised, really.
I was riding my friend's horse, Big Orange. It was a last-minute decision that the Strad got in number 20 in the Goodwood Cup. I stayed on Big Orange, and Andrea rode him because he had little weight as well. And then I hit the front. Well, I was in front, and then all of a sudden I saw this white face coming by, and I see the Strad pulling away. I went, "Oh no!" But anyway, so that was that. And then I rode him in the Gold Cup.
He came here, you know, after he'd won that first Goodwood Cup. In my mind, I thought that he was going to be a pretty tough horse to beat.
Stradivarius got out of the starting gates very strongly for Frankie Dettori.
I remember that first year thinking Vizirabad was the horse I was really worried about.
Stradivarius in the black and yellow towards the outside. Vizirabad is still stalking them in the green colours.
That was an epic race. It was, you know, the Strad and Torcedor and Vizirabad. It was, you know, there was sort of 3/4 of a length, and it's a fabulous photo of the three of them in the three different colours finishing that first. I remember that Gold Cup, that first one vividly.
Stradivarius is narrowly in front. He leads by a leg or so. Stradivarius has won the Gold Cup.
Yeah, John's influence has been immense. I sometimes think if I had sold him and he'd gone somewhere else, you know, would he have been the horse he is today? There's no one else who does it like he does it. He's a master. And you never have to worry about the big days. You can be confident going there that the horse is at his best.
I think the second Gold Cup, it was an absolute cardboard copy of the first. You thought it was exactly the same race, but with just different horses.
Second time around, obviously he was defending his, you know, his crown.
Stradivarius jumped out quite handily on the inside.
I think it was slightly easier than his first victory, you know.
But it's Stradivarius that leads again in the Gold Cup. This sensational stayer, master of reality, is rallying gamely. Frankie on fire. Stradivarius wins again.
Frankie suits the horse so well, and he's been a brilliant partner, you know. Frankie is the king on the big day, you know, like John is, you know. The two of them on the big day, you know, when the chips are down and you've got to have the win, you know, he doesn't make mistakes. Third year, because of COVID, you know, there was a shortened season, there was no Yorkshire Cup, so he went to the Coronation Cup. It was only 13 days before the Gold Cup. They broke a track record that day, so he went fast, and I was concerned that that race had taken a lot out of him. The other thing that happened last year was it rained a lot. You know, he's not a soft ground horse.
Stradivarius bidding to win this race for the third year running in the hands of Frankie Dettori.
But you know, again, he was cantering over him, turning in, and you know, he won it pretty easy. But that was easy to watch.
I was surprised the way that he performed.
Here comes Stradivarius.
Well, I don't think soft ground is, I mean, he copes with it, but he's not madly in love with it.
Stradivarius into fourth, and Frankie Dettori having a look round there. He's looking pretty confident.
And I was just open, I was holding him together. I was thinking, I just hope that when I let go, it goes, you know? Because on that ground, you don't know.
Absolutely cruising along, breezing along on the bridle.
And then I was just praying, I was waiting, and then I got to the last spurt, so come on, let's go, and it just took off.
And now Frankie says go on Stradivarius, and it's an immediate response.
He went through like a hot knife through butter, you know, it just went.
6 lengths, 8 lengths, it's going to be 10 lengths. He's going to absolutely streak them. The best stayer in the world, Stradivarius, 3 Gold Cups.
What he's achieved is remarkable. It was always the idea to try to get near Yeats' record, and you know, we are close. He likes a fight, and he loves Ascot.